Three gases need to be tested for typically. They are hydrogen and oxygen and carbon dioxide. In order to make hydrogen gas, we first need to react zinc with hydrochloric acid. In truth, we'll manage to make hydrogen gas if we react any metal with any acid, and then you get hydrogen as one of the products. We're going to look at how you test for hydrogen. The next substance we need to make is oxygen. The best way to make this in the laboratory is to take hydrogen peroxide, add manganese dioxide as a catalyst, and you land up with oxygen gas. Finally, we're going to make carbon dioxide, also written as carbon 4 oxide. You take any carbonate with any acid. In our case, we're going to look at calcium carbonate and hydrochloric acid to make carbon dioxide. Let's watch some videos of how this all works. This first video tells us how to test for all of the different gases. First, we've got a cylinder of oxygen. Oxygen can be made by decomposing hydrogen peroxide with manganese dioxide as a catalyst. When you've got pure oxygen, it will reignite a glowing splint. That is the test for oxygen gas. I'm now going to test for hydrogen gas, and in order to do that, I first need to make some hydrogen. So in this case, we're going to take some magnesium and hydrochloric acid, and we'll make magnesium chloride. And hydrogen gas is going to be given off as well. I don't know that I like the thumb there as the stopper, but anyway, we collect the hydrogen gas and we get a pop sound that is given off. If we want to test for carbon dioxide gas, first we need to make some carbon dioxide, and we do that by adding, that's clear lime water. And then to make the carbon dioxide, we're probably going to use calcium carbonate and hydrochloric acid, and it's going to bubble. Those bubbles will be carbon dioxide. When we collect that gas, we can bubble it through the clear lime water, and the clear lime water is going to then turn milky. Watch the test tube on the left-hand side. It is slowly becoming milky. Lime water is going to then turn milky. Watch the test tube on the left-hand side. It is slowly becoming milky. So now the clear lime water has turned milky. These guys are filling balloons with hydrogen gas. What they're then going to do is they're going to bring a flame close to the gas, or close to the balloon rather, and see what happens with the balloon. As you can hear, hydrogen makes a pop sound. You can make a hydrogen balloon at home at your own risk. You can put some caustic soda into a glass bottle and swirl it around with some water. You're then going to put some ice into a saucepan and put the glass bottle inside the ice. You then add some rolled up aluminium foil into the vessel. Slowly you will notice that it starts to bubble. Once it's started bubbling, you can collect the gas that is going to come off. Okay, so he's making hydrogen. He's got it in a balloon.
Like so.
And he's going to bring it close to a flame.
Oh, there it goes. Definitely full of hydrogen.
Hydrogen is less dense than air.
Far out. Definitely full of hydrogen gas, guys.
So we've seen how hydrogen gas explodes, and what happened in 1937, they wanted to get an aircraft up with, and they used hydrogen gas because it's less dense than air, but they didn't think about how explosive it was. This particular aircraft was known as the Hindenburg, and, well, it didn't have a crash really. There was a small spark as they were trying to dock the Hindenburg. That caused the hydrogen in this entire balloon to ignite, and that was a major, major explosion, and it was a very sad situation. This is the original footage from that particular explosion, and you can see how the Hindenburg actually disintegrated. The entire burning of the Hindenburg took less than a minute, which is quite phenomenal, really, and the reason is because it did not burn. It actually exploded its way to disintegrating this balloon. This video is of the Hindenburg, which was an air balloon. It was a passenger air balloon that, as it was being docked, there was a small spark and it caused a massive flame. Here is the commentary on that.
Oh my, get out of the way, please. It's burning, bursting into flames, and it's falling on the morning beds. All the folks between us, this is terrible. This is one of the worst catastrophes in the world. Oh, it's like 400 or 500 feet into the sky. It's a terrific crash, ladies and gentlemen. The smoke and the flames now, and the flame is crashing to the ground, not quite to the mooring mast. All the humanity and all the passengers screaming around it. I told you. Never talk to people. There's friends around there. I can't talk, ladies and gentlemen. Honest, it's just laying down massive smoking wreckage.
So these are all the different videos that we've just watched in terms of testing for the different gases. Remember, the test for oxygen is that it reignites a glowing splint. The test for hydrogen is that a flame will give off a pop sound. The test for carbon dioxide is that clear lime water will turn milky. And then there was a bit of fun with hydrogen balloons. You can make a hydrogen balloon at home, and then realizing that hydrogen is actually really, really dangerous.